whatchamacallit, inner fire. I shouldn't have used inner fire on the while I was creeping. I was mainly doing that because I was thinking that he could come and creep check me, and so I would be pre-buffed. But and I had a lot of priests. I think I had like 4 or 5 priests. But then during the fight, well, he did focus my priests pretty well, and they went down, and I didn't have any mana to dispel anymore. And dispelling is kind of, well, the essence against somebody who has an Archmage and a Fire Lord, especially level 4 Archmage, level 3 Fire Lord. These summons have a lot of HP already. So I'm adding a few flying machines because I have seen that he went a lot of Griffin Riders, and actually the flying machines counter the Griffin Riders pretty well. I see this knight get one hit and then get blocked by my own knights, and so I can't get the second hit on it, and he TPs it away. So it was pretty well played from him considering the bad situation he was in. And right now I definitely have air superiority, so he has to TP out because otherwise he would have lost his 2 Griffin Riders. And that is again very excellent for me because first of all, he loses again 350 gold, and second of all, I can creep the second shop and get the second Watch Award. This one, of course, is not quite as important as the first one, but it's still kind of nice because, especially on Turtle Rock, the Watch Awards, well, I mean, they're pretty much only on Turtle Rock, but on Turtle Rock, the Watch Awards are very important because not only do they show you which people go from, when your opponent goes from one side to another using the short way, but they can also show you when somebody is attempting to creep the red camp behind the shops, because depending on where the Watch Award is and how the guy goes to the red camp, you often see them, and hence, if your opponent has a Watch Award at one shop, and you don't know exactly where the Watch Award is placed, it's very risky to go and creep the red camp behind it. And that is why it's a big advantage if you have like the Watch Award on the side where you're going to creep the red camp. This fight here is not going as well as I think it should go. But I'm trying to, because mainly I have all this air and he doesn't have air anymore, and he has more knights than I have, and my priests are not doing a great job of dispelling, but that's mainly my own fault. It's not really the fault of anybody else. And all the summons took down my Dragonhawk Riders, so that wasn't really that good. And just check it, I mean, it's like he has 5 knights, I have 1 with my army, and I have 1 in my base. So this is not looking too good for me. If you switch to his point of view, he has 66, and I only have 52, and we have both run out of gold. So right now I have to do something drastic, and this something drastic that I'm going to try to do is mainly to take down his knights, well, a few of his knights, and then not lose any of my own units. But the thing is, of course, with knights it's always very hard to take them down because first of all he has a staff, he has a paladin, and he can pass his staff between units, and also the knights are pretty fast. So I bring my militia, all my militia, and it actually, I mean, it saves me. Without my militia, I think I would have lost the game right there, because my MK was so low, I had to TP him back, so it was 3 heroes against 2 heroes, it was 2 knights against 5 knights, and so the militia really saved my day there. In that sense, it was good that I was on the defensive at that point in time, because I was near my base and I could actually use militia quite well. If I had been near to his base, I would have had to TP, and I didn't have a TP at the time. So actually, the whole advantage he had is kind of... Well, it's not really reversed yet. Now it's reversed with the kill of the Paladin. I don't know why he didn't stuff the... Oh yeah, because he had to stuff on his Paladin, so he couldn't stuff it. But with that Paladin kill, it really changed everything. And it's still 49 pop on his side against 42 pop on my side. But then again, I have 3 heroes. They have bigger levels than his, and that makes a lot of difference. How did I get the big levels? Well, mainly because I had map control for some part of the game, and while I had map control, I used that to creep a lot of the map. I mean, out of the 4 big turtle camps that are crept in the... No, 3 are crept. Out of those 3, I crept 2. I crept the 2 shops. So, well, I didn't really creep all of the 2 shops, but I crept pretty much all of the 2 shops. And so I got bigger hero levels, and that was due to map control. And right here, yeah, it's pretty much mostly now going for the final kill. And again, he's doing a much better job than I am of focusing the priests first, and I really need to work on that. I was trying to focus his priests there, but my whole army just kept running around, and that wasn't good. Also, one thing you may notice is that he chose whatchamacallit, the burning rubber, no, incinerate, on his Fire Lord, and that's actually not the smartest choice if you're both going for tier 3, because well, units will tend to have IHP, so actually, even if you kill a unit with Incinerate and it does this area effect damage, it's not as helpful as it would be against a smaller HP unit, lower HP unit. And actually, Soul Burn is much better in Mirror if you go tier 3, because you will be able to prevent the Paladin from casting healing spells. And it's something more to the spell, so the other guy will pretty much still have to continue to use priests. Well, he doesn't. I mean, but it's a big reason for the opponent as well to get priests in addition to all the summons. And priests are easy to kill. I mean, priests are the thing that you should really kill the first in tier 3 battles in Human Mirror. So, sorry. So, this was the first game. So, let me recap the important thing. The important thing is map control. And I think the main reason why I won this game, finally, was not because I played better than him, because I don't think I did. I mean, I think he played better than me, micro-wise. And it was obviously not much of a strategy difference. Like, the only difference... Well, yeah, pretty much the only difference in the whole game was that he went for Fire Lord and I went for an MK, and then the whole thing with the Dragonhawk Riders and Gyrocopters. But that was a bit marginal. So strategies were kind of balanced. I mean, there was no big imbalance there. But the big part was the map control thing. And the reason I got map control was that I played a bit more aggressively than he did. And I tried to push him at some times where I didn't even have an advantage. Like, for example, when he tried to creep the shop between our bases, and he had griffins already, and I didn't have any anti-air. I still went for the attack, even though I knew that I couldn't attack his air, and I couldn't really beat him back, because he could just use his griffins to focus on my knights. But I still played very aggressively, and well, I mean, it paid off because I got a Watch Award, so that was quite helpful. And for the rest of the game, I mean, I controlled the middle, and so that changed a lot of things. It allowed me to creep a bit more easily, and in the end, the heroes levels made the difference. So, and this was the first game. Now I'm going for the second game. I actually have to load this one up as well, so that's going to take a bit of time. The second game is going to be something a bit different. It's also going to be on the same map. It's also going to be against human, but